Hello there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the year 2022. Thanks for stopping by and spending some time here with me. If you like what you see, please click on that thumbs up, leave a comment, and hit that subscribe button. Make sure notifications are turned on. Okay, so for starting this reading, I want to pick a spirit animal for you. So this will be an animal that will be around you, guiding you. So whenever you see it in real life or on your TV or your phone or wherever, pay attention because that's spirit communicating with you. Maybe there's something going on that you need to check out or whatever the case may be. So what spirit animal will be around Cancer for 2022, Spirit? Who's going to be there for Cancer? All right, we have Unicorn, Infinite Possibilities. It says, you are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. Okay, so 2022. There's butterflies here in this picture. Butterflies is usually about transformation. You know, going from caterpillar to pupa to butterfly, right? Unicorn could also, you know, maybe horses. Horses might mean something to you as well, not just unicorn. So if you see these animals, that's spirit communicating with you or showing you that they're by your side and with you on your journey. I'm going to say for the year 2022, you are going to learn about yourself, about going beyond the ordinary and seeing your beauty. Seeing the beauty of life, seeing and feeling love. And it says, listen to the spirits of light. So listen if you have words or you feel like thoughts are entering, you're given thoughts that aren't your own. That's probably what's happening. Spirit is giving you thoughts. So listen to those spirits. If you're in a dark place when you watch this, or if in 2022, you find yourself in a really hard place, dark place in your head, right? Let that go and keep focusing on the positive. Keep focusing on love, on beauty. You are the sovereign of seen and unseen worlds. So you have access to other realms and be willing to go there, use that, let it help pick you up if you're in a bad spot, and keep moving forward because there are infinite possibilities, and I don't think you realize how magical and how infinite and how you can pretty much make anything possible that you want. Okay, but let's get another card. Tell me more about Cancer in 2022, please, Spirit. Let's get a general idea of 2022 for Cancer, Spirit. What's going to happen? All right, Moon in Cancer, belonging, a sensitive, introspective phase. Okay. That's perfect with this. Going inside, listening, paying attention to those voices that you have or the knowledge that comes to you unexpectedly. Feeling like you can, you know, go through different dimensions and portals and, you know, pay attention to all that. Those are all things that can speak to you, help you deal with anything, help you move forward, help you grow. I want to say, you know, a sensitive, introspective phase. So there's going to be a time where it is all about just going within and finding where you belong. I can see how this could be challenging as a unicorn, right? The unicorn doesn't fit in our natural physical realm, right? It's considered a fanciful being, okay? A fanciful creature, like a dragon or an elf or a dwarf or, you know, anything fairy. So if this kind of represents you, yeah, finding where you belong, I can see that being a challenge. And I think that you get to have a sense of belonging finally. But let's pull another card. Let's find out which chakra is going to be most affected in the year 2022 for you, Cancer. Spirit, what chakra is going to be most affected for Cancer in 2022? Oops. All right, so we have the throat chakra and truth. Okay, so truth is going to play a major part. Whether that means you haven't been able to or didn't want to look at what the truth was, that there are infinite possibilities. You didn't want to speak the truth for fear of hurting someone's feelings, or you didn't want to see the truth because it's too hard to see things that way. You'd rather see it in your magical realm or in your fantasies in your head. But it looks like 2022 is going to kind of move you out of any illusion, any fantasy, and bring you to truth and finally having kind of that sense of belonging and knowing where you fit in and knowing who you are. Let's get one more card, please. Our general theme for 2022 for Cancer Spirit. Tell me about Cancer in 2022. Lady Luna's magic. Synchronize with lunar time and energy. Okay. That's one of the places. Look, there's a dragon, another fanciful creature, right? So the moon and moon in Cancer and your Cancer. Moon phases for you for 2022 is going to be very significant. Along with this, to understand the infinite possibilities and how to use that energy, it's going to work really, really well with the moon. So when it's a full moon, that's coming to fruition. That's coming to to fruition, manifestation. If you're at new moon, that would be where the introspective comes in and you start to plan the next thing that you're looking for, or that you want, or that you desire. Or you want something to play out a certain way. Or so during the new moon, you'd be more introspective and you'd be coming up with ideas. And as it goes into the full moon, you'd be acting on it more, or doing things to help bring to you what you're looking for. And as it goes down to back to the new moon, that's time of kind of appreciation and then rest too, before the next thing, before you start to create the next thing that you want. Okay, the magic of love surrounds you. Magic, Lady Luna's magic. There is a lot of magic, and knowing the truth gives you power and makes it maybe easier to create the things that you want. All right. So I'm going to break down the year further into quarters. It's like January, February, March, April, May, June. And then from there, I'm going to pull some tarot, and that'll kind of be one card a month. So I'll try to break this down as much as I can for you for the whole year. All right. Tell me about January, February, March of 2022 for Cancer, please. First quarter. Give me a card that generalizes the first quarter for Cancer. Okay. Well, looks like that one decided to jump out. So, know your fears. I'm going to say that that's kind of the theme for the first quarter, is getting to know your fears. Abandon the darkness. It may seem like that's going to a dark place. That's purposefully going to a dark place to know and face your fears. But that is how you abandon the darkness, because by not knowing your fears, you're running from it. So you always have that darkness is always there and you're not able to face it. So when you can actually look at it in the eye, look at your fears, and then know the truth about them, again, that gives you power. Like I said before, truth gives you power, and it gives you power over your fears, which means you can abandon the darkness, which means that the fear isn't controlling you anymore. So let's see how that breaks down into the 3 months. Tell me about January, February, March for Cancer, Spirit. Well, there's 4 there, so let me see how this is going to work. All right, we have the 5 of Swords. Okay. Strength. The 3 of Swords. And the 8 of Wands. Okay. Have strength, Cancer. There's going to be a lot of heartbreak with knowing your fears. But like I said, there's strength and there's power in knowing the truth. I feel like in January, there's somebody that you might trust and try to talk to or share some of the things that's going on with you. But somehow this person kind of leaves you in the dark, or leaves you out in the cold in a sense. Like they think they know better and they think they know the truth. And so they're like holding all the swords here, right? And leaving you with like feeling powerless, helpless, no knowledge, not being given the things that you need. And that's part of your fears too, is not having knowledge, not having the truth. And there's somebody particular that is withholding information, withholding some kind of truth, or is just holding all the cards and not letting you have the things that you need. So February, I feel like these 2 cards together, strength, go together. Strength, 3 of Swords. Spirit is saying, hang on. There's a reason why this is happening. And in March, things are going to start moving much, much more quickly, and peace will come. There is a lion here and there's a tiger here. So I want to say, as kind of a secondary animal for you, big cats, lions, or tigers, if you see that, then that's spirit coming through as well to help you out, or to show you, or to guide you. So in March, things start moving more quickly. Abandon the darkness. I want to say abandon this person. Abandon is a harsh word, but sometimes you have to leave behind things that aren't helpful for you, and that includes people. If people aren't willing to help you out, or are actually trying to keep things from you, or treat you a certain way that doesn't feel good, that might be a type of darkness that needs to be let go of, whether that's temporary or fully. But the strength to deal with this broken heart, this person breaks your heart. When March comes, like I said, energy is going to start really moving. Things are going to start changing because you're kind of getting to know your fears, and you're moving out of ordinary and becoming more legendary, right? You understand the seen and unseen worlds, and the magic of love surrounds you. So, magic, moon magic, magic of love. Okay, let's move on to the next quarter and see what else, if I can get some more information. Okay. Spirit, tell me about the spring months for Cancer in 2022. I need a card that represents April, May, and June for Cancer. Please, Spirit. Oh boy. I think 2 cards fell. You're going to get lots of extra cards, it looks like. Okay. So the one that was face up is see the signs. So we'll put that one first. And then this one, be vigilant. Okay. Even though things are going to start moving fast. I'm not sure what things yet. I thought that this might help me out. But I feel like you're moving through the heartbreak quickly. You're spending more time going inside, tending to your sensitivities, getting to know your fears about people withholding information from you, or people purposefully keeping you down. You know, you see the signs of abuse, I guess. And it's not I don't feel like abuse, but kind of in this, somebody is oppressing you, kind of, in a sense. Oh, and there's another lion here. So yeah, lion, tiger, pay attention to that. And there's a dove here, and there's doves here. So that could be another animal to pay attention to. But you're going to want to give up with this broken heart. Even though things might start moving faster, your life might start picking up other details besides what's happening here. But see the signs and know that in the future you can stop this from happening. And there's butterflies here too. So you're transforming here, April, May, and June, and to stick with it. You're on the right path, and Spirit wants you to stick with it. Be vigilant. Be vigilant about knowing more of your fears and going inside and being introspective. And don't let what someone else does or doesn't do or doesn't give you sway you. You are on your own path. You are unique, right? Unicorn. But there's infinite possibilities, and I don't think you're able to see them all because of heartbreak, because of hurt and pain. But they're there, and you'll get to there. You just got to watch the signs and be vigilant. All right, Spirit. Give me a card for each month. April, May, and June for Cancer. What do we got? We've got 2. Okay. Oh gosh, you are getting lots of extra cards. Okay. We'll go with it. All right, 9 of Swords. Knight of Swords. Page of Wands. And 7 of Cups. Okay. Yes, I was just getting into that. I'm like, you can't see all the options yet, but by June, I think you do. And I want to say, so April, 9 of Swords, nightmares, stress, anxiety, being upset about this. I feel like you're still upset about what happened between you and this person. But it moves your life. There's other things going on in your life that are just moving more quickly. I feel like it's harder for you to pay attention to the signs. You have other things that you have to pay attention to and deal with. And it is causing some anxiety, especially in April. And remembering and thinking back about what's been happening also is upsetting you. May, Knight of Swords. So in May, your thought processes speed up. You are able to, so like this is a Pegasus, right? Unicorn, Pegasus, another fanciful creature. There's more dragons. But you move quickly out. I feel like this anxiety isn't very long lasting. You're able to pick yourself up and move out of this because there's some kind of new, so okay, yeah, I think the Knight of Swords goes with the Nine of Swords. There is anxiety and upset, but you're going to move through it pretty quickly. I feel like you're going to be a little bit headstrong because you're going to get sick of it. You're going to be tired of it by this point. And I think you feel like with the other parts of your life moving forward so quickly that it'll help with this. And I think it does, but I don't think you like feeling this during the month of April. But then I guess it's something clicks for you and you're going to move quickly out of it, because in May there's an idea, there's a new creative spark in you. You're going to go seek out your options, which in June you have many options. There's another dragon here too. That's funny. You've got many options before you, and it's like you finally see, you've taken that time to go within and take care of some things, right? Take care of your anxiety, moving forward and finding that new creative spark. That you have a lot lot and you could not see that during the first quarter, while this issue was happening. It's not even just about 7 possibilities, but there's infinite possibilities. So by June, you're vigilant enough, you're working hard enough, things are moving, you have a new perspective, you're curious about a new creative way of thinking or doing, and you're starting to see the infinite possibilities and the magic in life. And I think you're getting much more in tune with the moon and how to use that energy. And it's getting easier and easier to be honest with yourself so that you see the signs and you don't fall victim to anything like this again. All right, so let's check out a card for the summer months, for the third quarter of the year, please, Spirit, for Cancer. Give me an idea for the third quarter of 2022 for Cancer. Spirit, please. Hear the Ancient Ones. Okay. The Ancient Ones speak truth. You have a connection because you're sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. You have a connection to other realms and dimensions and things. So you also have a connection to Ancient Ones, okay? Your ancestors, this could be masters from long since past that you're somehow connected to. And they speak truth. They help, like you're the tree, this person, this old person, or this ancient one, this ancestor is speaking truth onto you, and it's swirling around you and helping you grow. And it's the truth. And it feels like you're really opening up because you're aware of infinite possibilities, that you are opening up, you're hearing, your ears are opening up. That can also go with the throat chakra, is listening. The right to speak and the right to hear, the right to be heard. So with this coming through, I feel like that's where you feel like you belong. You belong to things greater than your human self. I hope that makes sense to you. You're bigger, you're more than human. You've lived other lifetimes and you have access to some of that knowledge, whether you're aware of it right now or not. But I think by the second half of the year, you're going to start remembering. You're going to start realizing that's part of that truth, and knowing that you belong here. But let's get some more. July, August, September, please. Spirit. Card for each month for Cancer. Tell me about the summer quarter for Cancer, please. The Four of Cups. The Sun. And the Six of Pentacles. Okay. So what I see here with the Four of Cups, you've been very dissatisfied with your life. I think that's coming to an end because you're hearing the truth. You're seeing the signs. You're understanding the infinite possibilities. So this idea of being bored or dissatisfied or just disgruntled is coming to an end because there's success here. You found where you belong. You know the truth. People can't do this to you anymore. So there's success. There's happiness. And because of that, you are able to be more generous with your time, possibly with money or valuables, more generous emotionally, spiritually. Maybe you're teaching, you're being generous with your knowledge, and it feels really good to me, and it's the truth, and it's just everything is coming together. You belong, you hear the truth, you're able to speak the truth. No longer are you disgruntled or upset about the past and how you've been treated and what's been going on, and not being able to face your fears and that sort of thing. And it feels really, really good. It feels like finally a sense of, okay, now I can move forward as my highest self or my best self, or as myself complete, not just the human in this lifetime. All right, one more card, Spirit, for Cancer for the last quarter of the year. October, November, December. We need a card to represent October, November, December, please. Spirit, for Cancer. Love without condition. And I think that's what you're going to end up doing. That you are loving without condition. There were fears here. These fears that if you didn't do a certain thing a certain way for a certain person, then you wouldn't be loved. Or if this person doesn't treat you a certain way, then you can't love them. So there was conditions. So with this process and being this generosity, you are generous with your love and your affection, and it's unconditional. It's like you finally learned how to do that. Like it's evaded you all of this time, but finally by the last quarter of the year 2022, you're at peace. Things are working for you, okay? You've got the doves here, and then there was a dove on this card as well. Peace finally comes and makes its presence known to you. All right, Spirit. Card for October, November, and December for Cancer, please, for 2022. What's going to happen for Cancer in the last 3 months of 2022? The Ten of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. Okay. Again, sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds, sovereign of your mind, of your ability to see and speak truth, to hear truth. No longer will there be any thieving, your part or someone else's part. You're not going to be stealing someone's energy to get what you need because you love unconditionally. You're not going to, you can see the truth enough, and you have enough abundance and people that care for you and a family and support that no one can steal from you again. And even if they do, it's not something that will break your heart. I think that with your generosity and your love, you'll still love unconditionally if someone hurts you. And you just have a better sense of who you are, what you're capable of, the magic of life, a sense of belonging, all the infinite possibilities that you can think of, you can make happen, your connection to ancestors or spiritual beings of some kind. That this is life. There are always going to be people that take things. There's always going to be people that think that they're owed something. And so I think you understand, you have the maturity to understand the truth of that. And so it doesn't affect you in the same way. It's like it's going to be easier for you to forgive for somebody trespassing on your energetic field, on your property, or just, somebody who's doing something that isn't okay, that crosses the boundary for you. And you'll have the love and support and all the abundance and everything you need as well to not overstep your bounds when it concerns someone else. All right. I think that's all the messages I have for you, Cancer. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And may the cosmos bless you with love and light. Namaste.